Wine and Roses, guys. Better Call Saul Season 6 final season premiere episode 1. And it's very much same old with this show. People can hype it up, say it's better than Breaking Bad, say it's one of the best shows out there, but I'm sorry, this episode, it got borderline ridiculous with the amount of cuts of toilet paper zoom-ins, ant zoom-ins, the amount, him getting changed.
I think he could have consumed 10 bottles of wine and it would have probably been a better viewing, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't like wine.
Yeah, me neither, but I think you need something to watch this. Look, I'm not saying that it hasn't been great moments in Better Call Saul, and I'm not saying you don't get some good episodes, cause you do, but there's just so many like foreshadowing moments where it's just ridiculous, like, and it's this is supposed to mean something, and a lot of it means nothing, and I felt like you got a shitload of that in this episode. Literally, I mean, out of the hour episode, about half of it was actual like content. That the rest of it was like stupid stuff, like zooming in on things that approximately mean absolutely nothing.
Yeah, so we see at the beginning of the episode that some house, some mansion is being like not raided, but it's kind of being like all
cleared
stuff,
out.
Yeah, cleared out, getting all the stuff took out. We see
it would appear to be Saul's mansion, even though as far as we're aware he doesn't have one. But it seems to be items that were owned by Saul that are getting taken out. And that's how we spend the opening 6 minutes. It's like a removal team. At first I thought it was like a crime scene investigation, but they're not, like, they haven't got any like badges or anything like that. Yeah, so it looks more like just a removal cleanup team. This literally lasts for 6 minutes. They're putting a wardrobe into the back of a fan, and like one of the knobs of the wardrobe falls off. It lands on the ground, and like the camera zooms in on it as if something's going to happen, and nothing happens. So that's it. We essentially get 6 minutes
of that, and you're thinking, what is going on? But then back to the current day. But then it shows us a scene that we've already seen. Nacho basically opening the door for the mercenaries. He's inside, but then we don't see anything because of course we see what happened. We see Nacho's point of view. He runs off. He takes off, and then there's like a wee bit of a time skip. Nacho then picks up the phone. He's been running for 2 hours. He crossed a river about an hour ago. The voice on the phone sounds a lot like Mike.
But it's not Mike.
No, basically tells him that take the battery out of his phone and
keep going north and we'll contact you in an hour.
Pretty much, that is pretty much the task at hand for him. Meanwhile, we cut back to Jimmy. Well, Saul, whatever you want to call him at this point. I mean, he should have been Saul 5 seasons ago, but he's fucking still Jimmy half Saul. Him and Kim are getting ready, right? And again, the zoom-ins on the suits. Right, how many times have we seen this guy get changed in the suits? I would honestly say it happens at least. It would near enough be every episode.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting out of his bed and he's putting his suit on for today. I mean, do we need to see that?
No, if it's going to be for the last time, I can get it. But it's not going to be for the last time, you know? It's kind of like an iconic image, him getting ready for his day at the lawyer shit. But no. Kim then proceeds to throw the world's best lawyer cup in the bin. Is that another foreshadow? I mean, how many fucking times is this cup?
Now, they foreshadowed this cup last season, and it appeared to have like a bullet hole in it.
Yeah.
So why are they still? I mean, like, why are they still holding on? I just don't get it.
Yeah, I think the bullet hole was when he was in the desert and they were shooting at him. That's when the bullet hole went through it. But for this, what's this alluding to? Nobody really knows. Meanwhile, though, we have
Lalo is out in the desert. What?
Aye, Lalo. Aye.
I said Lalo, and you said nope.
I went yep.
All right. Well,
yep, guys. Lalo. He shows up at some.
He said nope. Like
there's these two.
Some woman's
Olivia or something.
Yeah, making him coffee, offers to make him breakfast. He's like, no. I believe her husband or son or somebody comes in with a big beard. She tells him to go clean up for Lalo. Lalo says that suits you, don't shave it.
It's Don Eduardo.
Don Eladio. And then he like there's a pair of scissors and he kind of like snaps them in half, or they're already snapped in half. But
he kind of unscrews it.
He unscrews it and then lifts up one scissor. So it's not scissors, it's a scissor. So he lifts up one part of the scissor and heads upstairs. It makes you believe he's going to have a shave, but the way he's doing it, like it's like as if he's going to kill them both.
And he doesn't have a shave, which is it. But seeing the trailer for this, it revealed this guy who looks like a jobber in this episode was like some of our like really high up cartel guy or something.
So we don't know what he's doing in this house. Like all this woman's done is like offer to make him breakfast, yet they're kind of alluding to the fact that he's going to kill them both which makes absolute no sense. They have nothing on him. They haven't done anything bad to
And
him.
Lalo ain't Tuco. We see in like towards at the end of the episode.
No, I think Lalo's got respect for people. So I'm not saying he did kill them, but that's what it was insinuating to me. That's what it looked
and
like.
the clothes he gets on later on in the episode is kind of like the clothes that guy was wearing as he took his identity. But there's no reason for him to do that. But I guess he's trying to fake his death because they think he's dead. I don't know. I don't know what we're going for.
I'm pretty sure he could ask for clothes and they would have given them.
Yeah, no, but maybe that's what happened. But it's kind of left to the imagination. Did he kill them or not?
I suppose.
And also, that guy kind of looks like him a bit, so I don't know. Maybe they're gonna. Did he kill him to make it look like that's who died? But then they'll just do forensics. I don't know what's going on here, guys. Meanwhile, though, the cousins show up at the house, Lalo's mansion, discover a body. It must be related to them. They take it bad and they storm off. We don't see any more of the cousins. That was it.
Yeah.
Two overrated bastards.
Crime scene going on here. They just like walk in. Literally, the police are everywhere. Police don't say nothing to them. They just walk in, look at the bodies, then walk off.
That's it.
Bit unrealistic. I mean, surely they wouldn't be allowed in, or surely somebody would say something to them. I get maybe they're well known and just walk in, but I don't know. I'm not really buying it.
Nobody really knows. Meanwhile, though, Saul is confronted in the court house by the detective guy who's in Breaking Bad as well, the black guy, and then the other woman, basically about that his client is bogus.
Yeah, he's went missing. That they're gonna search from now, and Jimmy says, "I can give you 7 million reasons why he'll come back when his trial date is."
He accidentally calls him by his name.
Yeah, Lalo, and like, who's Lalo? And then Jimmy has to play dumb. Oh, I have a whole shitload of clients. Blah 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 blah. Then what did we get after this?
We had Nacho arriving at the motel.
Yeah, he got to the motel. He collects his keys for his room. He goes in. There's a package there. He empties the package. There's money.
Kind of reminded me of like Heavy Rain when you just show up in some like.
Yeah, so there's
get some stuff.
There's money and a gun, and there was something else that I can't recall. Or maybe it was just money and gun.
I think it was just money and gun.
Or maybe a phone. I don't know. There was something else there though, right? Then he gets the phone call. He is told to wait in the hotel, and a tractor trailer will essentially come in 3 days.
Yeah, like
don't ask any questions. It won't wait. As soon as you see it, you have to jump in it. So, and he's told not to leave, and that Don Eladio's men are looking for him. But we're told that Lalo died, so how could Lalo really, alert anybody? And how do they know it's him? I mean, that doesn't make any fucking sense. How do we know?
Well, I guess his family know that he was down there with Lalo.
How do they know he's not dead as well, though?
I know, very true. I know. I'm just trying to look at reasons here, but we also get very pointless scenes with Gus and Mike.
Yeah, Gus and Mike.
Mike playing that game with the marbles with his granddaughter, who for about the 20th time has been a 20 different actor.
Yeah.
We don't need. I mean, like, we don't fucking need that. This, like, I'm all for Mike and Gus. Right? They're no bad. But what was the fucking point here? I felt like they was just dragged out, and then they were like socially distant in the room with Tyrus as well. It was just, oh, I can get him out of there if you want me to. Oh, it's okay. And then Mike's got like this sense of like fear in his eyes, man, because he hears he's no picking up the phone. It's like, what the fuck? Who knows what's going on? Nacho though, is he going to sit still? Who knows? Meanwhile, back to Saul and Kim. They basically say, all right, we're going to do this thing against Hard and Kevin. Oh, quality, man. They arrive at the golf course. Jimmy puts his master plan into motion. I mean, this was funny because it's Saul, playing the Jew card, even though he's not Jewish. But it's like, again, everything about this episode just felt dragged out. But that's just the theme of the show, isn't it?
Yep.
Kevin, he basically gets Kevin to like almost physically attack him. Then he tries to like plant drugs at Howard's locker, but he
to get to Howard's locker, he has to
flood the toilets.
Yeah, and there's a scene like where literally the camera's positioned behind the toilet roll, and all you see for like 10 seconds is like toilet roll being like rolled, and it's like, I mean, is that really? Again, it's just like wasting fucking time.
I like the cool camera shots, right? But not when they're. It's like every scene you get one.
Yeah, like see if you got these maybe once every couple of episodes, it would actually feel, oh, that's actually cool what they've done there. But not when you're getting it at every other scene. It's overdone. I mean, I wonder if they just do this to like try and drag these episodes out to try and get them close to an hour.
They must, like, but
It's a lot of it's filler. It is.
basically hard on the other old guy who we hate old people, man. They're rich fucking golf, but they come back. He finds the coke. He's like, I know that when I see it. And Howard's like, how'd it get there? Cam and Jimmy, oh, mission complete. Meanwhile, back to the desert. We've got Lalo. He's in a new attire. It looks like he's going to travel across the border, but then he makes a phone call to Hector.
Hector's still in the old folks' home.
Of course he is. He's going to be there to the day he dies.
Lalo is trying to communicate with him. Lalo's telling him that it was those up north that tried to kill him. It was the Chicken Man. What's his name again? Hector wants proof.
Olsen, Eladio and all. He's like, fuck them all.
Hector wants proof.
He
Lalo
has to
says
spell it.
he doesn't have proof. Then he remembers that he does have proof, and
Let's assume this is Nacho.
he said he's going to go and get it. And there's a bit where Hector, he says he's got a plan of his own. Well, he doesn't say it. He bells it essentially. And then Lalo has to read through the entire fucking alphabet. He's got a lot more patience than me. I just couldn't be happy. Imagine that every time you're trying to communicate and speaking sentences, you have to go through the entire fucking alphabet.
Over the phone too, mad. But yeah, basically looks like Lalo here was going to get a ride in the same tractor trailer that Nacho was going to get. Now, of course, he kills the two guys who were like in charge of this and basically tells everyone to go home.
So it looks like that's Nacho's ride. Done, gone, finished. He's going to wait 3 days and nothing's going to show up.
But that says to me now, right, that they're just going to drag this Nacho thing out. He's probably not. He's going to sit here for 3 days, and that'll probably be like at the end of episode 3 where this thing is supposedly supposed to show up.
Alright, that's probably not actually going to be sitting there for the whole fucking season.
It's just we're probably going to get a bunch of scenes. Bunch of scenes in episode 2 with these weird summons in the motel that Nacho's in. Fucking garbage.
But I don't get, like, I mean, don't be going outside the hotel room. They're looking for you. I mean, see if you're a Nacho and you've got that money, wouldn't you just try and steal a car or buy a car and get out of there? Like, I mean,
I know.
Would you really wait there if they are on the lookout for you? I don't know.
And that's why I don't get. If they're on the lookout for them, they must be like, well, fuck, motels and shit to be checking that.
Aye, I think so.
I get it's obviously probably signed in under a different name, but they're probably like aware of shit like that, you know. Anyway, guys, time to rate this episode. I didn't really like it. I thought for the final season, I expected a lot more. It was dragged out. It was pretty boring in parts, and uneventful for the large part. I feel like for the final season premiere,
I'm getting a 5.
yeah, I'm going to give it a 5. I mean, I could maybe give it a 4, like, but we'll give it a 5. Excessive use of the cuts, like the camera seat, the things, man. It was brutal. Oh, it can only get better from here, because I feel like I don't think you're ever going to get like a 1 episode unless it's like centered on Kim spending an hour in the fucking courtroom with a bunch of other boring bastards. But that's it, guys. Till next time, leave your thoughts down below, and episode 2 review will be out soon. Maybe an episode 3 preview.